in. There we go. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to my channel. My name is Margaret, and there we go. Got to make sure your other tabs are muted. Lesson 1. And I'm here welcoming Desiree from Coffee Reading Writing.
Hello.
So say hello and tell us a little bit about your channel and your authoring today.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm Desiree, known as the Coffee Life here in the writing community. And I have a YouTube channel that you guys could find at Coffee Reading Writing. And I post weekly videos every Wednesday about the writing journey, creative living, mental health, and Shannon. And yeah, and then I also have a website you guys could go to. That's coffeereadingwriting.com, where I have a blog as well as merch that you guys can look up from the Redbubble shop. And so that's me.
Very cool. And when you're writing, what type of prose, poetry, memoir, what are you writing mainly these days?
Yes. So mainly these days I am fiction writing. I write contemporary romance books. And this specific project is a romantic suspense that I'm writing. So I've been working on some novel projects for the past few years.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. So want to say hello to everyone in the chat. St. Houston dropping by to make friends with the like button. Esther Marie Einhart as well. Hello. Lauren Adele. Hello. Cool Gamer dropping in.
Always here. Awesome.
And I love Desiree's.
Thank you.
Hi, Adrian. Hello.
Hello.
We're just chatting in Shannon and Esther's stream, so this is fun. This is like they just raided the channel. This is super fun.
Oh, awesome.
Nick also came over. Nick, are you still on the phone with your advisor?
Oh.
Trials this morning, right? Trials, my friend. All right. So, what are we going to do today? There's a lot that Desiree wants to get done because she's going to start hosting streams for Camp Nano.
I am.
Yay! Just so exciting. So we're going to take her through how to connect destinations, how to set up events, how to send links to guests, and then once you're in, manipulate all the things and, I don't know, pull all the bells and blow all the whistles, if that makes sense. If that's the right verb matches. Yeah.
It works.
Exactly. And to do that today, Desiree is a team member on my channel. So we're going to be fiddling with all the parts and screws and bolts on my channel because they're all there to play with rather than having to make them up as we go along.
Yes.
Oh boy. Hi, Rosie. Rosie's having lunch. Welcome. A pleasure to be amongst you. Hi, JC. Glad you're off the phone. Excellent. That was a long talk. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So the first thing, and Barrett. Everybody's here. The whole gang.
Hey.
Welcome. So the first thing we're going to do so that we can all see how we're doing this as we go through is have Desiree share her screen. And she hasn't done this before. So let's see. I have a checklist to make sure that I don't forget things. And you know what? I've already forgotten something, which is to say, why are we using Streamyard? Why did I get into this? So let me just set that out for people. I am part of a volunteer group of authors who do 8 interviews plus a week called A Mighty Blaze. It started during the pandemic to save all the authors who had their book tours canceled and were gonna, crash and burn with their debuts and new books and such. And it's a great crew. They're mostly based out in Boston. And they were mostly streaming to Facebook with Zoom. And Facebook was being a little bitch because they would have all these problems, like stop things in the middle. And they also wanted to expand from just Facebook to YouTube. And Zoom couldn't do 2 at once. And so StreamYard was our solution. And I researched it and I trained on it and experimented with it and talked to a lot of different people on the help desk. And eventually it got to be pretty like well-versed in their capabilities. And so that's why I love StreamYard now. We're going to go through a little bit of the differences between free account and paid account things. And so I'll try to keep that straight for everyone in the comments. And yeah, it's very easy to use. We were just talking about this in Shannon and Esther's stream. They keep most things computation wise, or like what's it called when you need like brute strength of memory, whatever, on their end. So you don't have to have a powerful computer. And they try to keep it as intuitive as possible for the user, which is much appreciated because I'm not a data scientist, not a computer scientist. So that is how I ended up in the StreamYard world and loving and proselytizing StreamYard. And in case you are curious about more stuff, I have a whole playlist of videos that I've done with other folks, which could be helpful because we all touch on different things in each of the videos. So I'm popping that in the chat.
Perfect.
All right. So first thing, Desiree's got an account, but what we're going to do is connect a destination. So go ahead and visit the share button down below, and you'll have share screen at the bottom when you pop it up. Don't worry about the slides. I haven't found that to be very useful.
Got it.
And when you pop up share screen, you'll get 3 different options. Entire screen, which is frowned upon, and I don't know, Zoom people don't think it's professional. Then you have window, which isn't as helpful as I thought it would be. And then you have Chrome tab. So go ahead and pick Chrome tab.
Okay.
And then it'll ask you, oh, this is mine. Then it'll ask you which Chrome tab you want to share. So you had a special one that you were going to announce something for today. So go ahead and pick that Chrome tab.
Excellent.
And then
Got
share.
it. And then share it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay. So you see you have a third sort of stream shadow down there. Down below us. Sorry, come back to the StreamYard tab.
Okay. I was like, wait a second. Where did I go? It took me to the tab. So I was like, where am I? Okay. Yes, I see.
Yeah. So you have our 2 camera feeds, and then you have this mysterious third one.
Indeed.
And I have the setting on that does not automatically include it, because in case we're not ready or the giveaway is saved for the end, I don't automatically pop it up, but that's possible. So go ahead and hover over that shadow of your shared screen. You'll see it says add to stream. Go ahead and click that.
All right.
Ta-da! Yay! So tell us a little bit about what we're looking at.
So what we're looking at, guys, is my announcement for when I will start streaming over on Coffee Reading Writing every Monday starting July 18th. So as of July 18th, right by the moon, live writing sprints will happen at 8 p.m. Eastern to 10:30 p.m. Eastern. So I'm going to start live streaming with you all and getting some work done. I will also have guests occasionally. I will start having, usually it'll be me and one other guest, because I want everyone to get to know each other in the community. So I really want to take the time to like get to know my co-hosts and have you guys also get to know us. So I'm really excited.
Yay. Cool. Okay. So now this is, you know, the really cool thing that will help you to do timers during sprints as well. That's just using share screen. And you're on the StreamYard tab now looking at us, like you can see me and you're doing the things, right? So I'm going to ask you to go back to this tab, and instead of the image that you've got pulled up, why don't we go to streamyard.com and we're going to try to connect a destination. So that's our first
got you.
Task. Actually, second task. We've already completed one on our epic quest, and now we're going to go for the second.
So go open a tab and just go to streamyard.com.
Yep. We're going to see what comes up, whether it's my account or your account.
Let's see.
I love the Right by the Moon theme and the gorgeous stars and moon in the background. It's very cool. It goes, you're noticing, it goes very well with my galaxy background of the moment.
Yes, right? It's perfect. Yeah. I love it. All right. I believe in you, Internet. Come on. You got
I'll
this.
just catch up on some chat. There's lots of chat going on. Esther says, ready to learn even though I'm not inclined to host, but you never know. Skill worth learning. Oh, Tiffany just arrived and we're working on her AWC presentation.
Yay!
Wow, team projects. That's cool. Books by Adrian, what's the plan today? Barrett and Tiffany are lurking. Excellent. Yeah, hope therapy went well. So do you have StreamYard open yet?
I do.
Okay. So the share screen is still on the other tab. So if you're on the streamyard.com, there should be a share this tab up at the top in blue.
It says stop sharing in blue.
Okay. Go ahead and stop sharing and we'll switch over then. Sometimes you have to do that. So go ahead and share. Just go through the motion again. Share screen, pick the tab, and pick the StreamYard tab this time.
Chrome tab. Got it. All right.
Thank you, Nick. Lauren's saying it's a party. Yep. Tell Tiffany we're sending her all our best. Ditto that one. All right. Okay. So yay. And then you added it up. See, you're already like repetition practice makes permanent, as they say.
Yes.
Okay. So you are in upper left says Sundays on StreamYard. So everyone is seeing my preview, which is the Sundays on StreamYard with Rachel on Sunday, and my Jane Austen July sprints with Nia on Wednesday, and my little backstage thing here. So we can go to your account if you like.
All right. My team.
Yep.
Got it.
And then on the left, what you'll see is videos, destinations, members. You want to first connect a destination because that is the back end. First thing you have to do, you have to have somewhere to stream to.
Okay.
So
destination.
And then add a destination.
And
then you have all these choices. So here's where I had to clarify with the help desk again what is available on the free account. On the free account, you can stream to one destination at once. But you can link all the ones you want and switch it up anytime you want. So there is some flexibility there. So I'm going to choose YouTube. Yep. And this is a screen where it has like the different accounts that you want to connect to. And Desiree had a great question beforehand that I had not considered before, which is the email that you sign up with the account with. Does it matter if that is connected to the account that you're streaming to? Because Gmail is connected to YouTube and it's all sort of incestuous. And it's like, no, because all that matters is that when you get to this screen, it knows which credentials you already have in Chrome, if that makes sense to anybody.
Okay.
Yeah. So where do you want to stream to? And it's thinking, and then you'll have it set up. And this is perfect because it's actually setting it up on yours because you're not a admin on mine. So that was good. I didn't know that would happen.
Okay, good. All right. Do your thing, StreamYard.
What's that? Yeah, do your thing. Let me catch up here. Yep, we're catching up in the chat. Books by Adrian has a paid account. Got to spend money to make it, or so I've been told. Yeah. There's the list for the link for the playlist if anyone wants to put that on their watch later. Adrian loves the background. Excellent. Special announcement. Yes, we like the moon days. Drum roll.
Yay!
Very excited. People are helping you out here with the drama. And I just missed a whole bunch of chat. Let me go back here. Oh my goodness. Shannon says, I didn't know you could make that automatic. Yes, it's in settings below, I believe. And I think it's automatically set as automatic. And I had to set it to not go up automatically for my giveaway things. Her first sprints. Yay. Okay. I'm getting distracted. I'll do this while you're doing your thing so that we can keep moving here. So now Third
Yes.
challenge on our epic quest, event setup.
Oh.
So when you go over to broadcasts, go back over to that tab. There's nothing there yet. So you're about to set up your first one. Create a broadcast.
All right.
And new broadcast.
Ooh.
And you're going to go towards the destination that you set up. So that little YouTube right there.
One.
Yep.
Ooh.
And now you have what you need to set up an event. So you need a title, description, the date and time, obviously, and a thumbnail. So fill those in if you have it ready. And the thumbnail, you can't see it, but that's pops up when you hit schedule for later.
Oh, okay.
So schedule for later, check that box. It'll pop up a window for you to do a thumbnail upload. Okay, well, you're filling that out. I'm going to keep going through the chat.
Awesome.
Esther is excited about the night writing. Yay. Then it says starting July 18th, my first day of vacay. So she's going to be absent with leave. Lauren's excited. That'll be amazing. Yay, from Nick. Let's see.
Question.
Will be in there sprinting. That's peak writing time for me. Awesome.
Can I come back to edit any of this information after?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, perfect. So
what happens when you don't finish is that whenever you say create new broadcast next time, it pops up the same information if you haven't finished it yet. But what I would suggest, if you're okay with it, is to put in the bare bones information and create broadcast. And what that does is creates an event with the thumbnail and the title and the date. And then you can always come back and edit later. But some people don't like to put a rough draft out there, which I understand. But for the purposes of illustration, actually what you can do is put in the information and mark it private so that no one sees it yet.
Oh, perfect. There we go.
There we go. Put in whatever you like. And then at privacy, just mark private. There we go.
All right. And then so with this bare information, I can just create the broadcast?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's do that.
Shannon says not peak time for me. I'm a morning writer for sure, which is why
I
Shannon
know.
just sprints this morning. Yeah.
There we go.
Yay. So you're there. Sweet. All right. Third task accomplished.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So then what you have here is your rough draft, basically. And the things to notice about this are that enter studio is how you go in, is how you went in today. And the three dots to the right of that is where you'll find some useful tasks.
Okay.
When you invite a guest, that gives you the link to share with your guests.
Perfect.
Backstage. Edit is obviously to go back in and edit the thumbnail or the description or the date or the time or whatever you like. View on YouTube pops up another tab with the URL that we'll have for the audience, so the public link, which is great and useful. And then delete, which I never use. So that's the beginning. I think that's all we need to show screen for.
Okay.
Let's see, sending invites. Same plus. Okay, yeah. So if you want, you can stop sharing screen and we'll get big faces again and go through some more chat.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah. So feeling good so far, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm excited. It's exciting.
We've got some facilitator level, like manipulating things just to sort of check the system. Try adding and removing. Well, try removing and then adding me from this stream.
Oh.
So you, just like you did with the share screen down below, the sort of shadow us down below is where you hover over and can remove and add.
Okay.
That one. There we go. You removed yourself, Trixie. All right. So yeah, remove, add. Well done. And then comments.
Okay, there we go.
Comments is next. So this is when I'm going to ask everyone to put in your favorite emoji, because we're going to have Desiree pick her favorite and pop it up on the screen. Also, if you have a question, pop it in the chat so that we can address it as we go if we don't get it, because I think we're covering a lot today. But in case you have a more specific question, I will try to answer that as well.
I came in with all the questions.
Yes. So pop in those emojis. Let me see if I can catch up to the chat. Pretty thumbnail. Yay. I wish I could write that late, says Shannon.
I wish I could write early. So
yeah.
I feel you, Shannon. I wish I was a morning writer.
Grass is greener.
Exactly.
Yay for the night owl, says Lauren. Morning writers need your streams too, Shannon. Aw. JC says, not Desiree coaxing the internet to bend to her will.
Yes, absolutely.
Yay.
Oh.
So you have 2 channels. Is there a distinction that you want to make in terms of content for each one to let people know?
Yes. So this is pretty much my personal channel where I just chat, which is the Coffee Life. But my YouTube channel is actually Coffee Reading Writing. So that's where you will find videos and where I will be live streaming.
Yes, there we go. Thank you for that clarification. That's helpful.
I know it's a little confusing.
This is the place we rebel against society. Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Now Adrian is subscribed. Excellent. JD is here. Slightly late. I think I need to catch up on what I missed since I need to schedule some lives. Excellent. Hello. Oh, we got some AWC talk, I think, going on here in the background. Desiree announced doing Camp Nano Sprints. Yeah, so starting on July 18th. So that was the fun announcement, and she's got her thumbnail.
Yes.
Yes, what a week.
Lots going on.
Heading out to make rookies. Oh, hi, Maggie. And lunch for the family. Thanks for stopping in. You can update the information in Streamyard or on YouTube, and they update each other. You only have to choose one, and it'll update both. When you edit in Streamyard, it changes it on YouTube. But if you have more than one destination, it might not work backwards because you're editing in one URL, if that makes sense. So yeah, just the qualification there. Yay, crushing it, Desiree. Okay, what are we doing next? The comments. So you can cruise through the comments, choose your favorite emoji, and just like the feeds, you hover over it and pop it up. So I will hands off the wheel, choose your favorite emoji and pop it up there.
Well, I feel like this is very appropriate. So
the moon.
Yes, Esther.
Esther, nice. I like the cat.
I know. I love so many of them.
We've got coffee, we've got books, we've got sushi. JD put the sushi and the banana. Nice.
It was hard to choose.
There we go. Okay, so then to remove, you just hover over the same and press remove because it changes. So go ahead and do that. There we go.
Perfect.
All right, so you know the comments. You just have to be in the comments tab, hover over to add, hover over to remove. What about the banners? We've got 2 types of banners up currently. So how about we try removing and adding some of those?
Oh boy.
So below comments, you go to the banners tab.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff here.
Yep. Welcome, Savion. Hello, hello. Welcome, Richard. Oh, Richard with the pineapple.
Yes, of course. I didn't see that in time.
Yep.
So what am I doing?
Okay, so you're in the banners tab. And are you in the banners that are active? Can you see some that are highlighted?
No.
In the one that says Sundays on Streamyard at the top.
Sundays on Streamyard.
Okay.
That's what it says.
So if you scroll down in the Streamyard on Sundays, you should see Welcome to the Streamyard Curious, Desiree, AuthorTuber, and Coffee Aficionada.
Got it. There we go. It was in folders. I didn't realize. Okay.
So it took you to the original page. Good to know. I didn't know if it would land you on the one we're on now or like the original. So now you can see that 2 are highlighted. They're on the screen, right?
Correct.
So go ahead and remove those. No more questions. We will answer no more questions.
Goodbye.
And pop up something else. I don't know. We've got some other things on here.
I mean, this isn't saying goodbye, but
yeah.
Thank you for being here.
And cut. Yeah. So that's the same. Okay. It's basically just a different tab that you hover over to add and remove. So that's pretty simple, right?
And so how many at a time go up? Not that you want that many, but two?
Just two, because they're different formats. So one that's a straight banner and one that's a scrolling banner.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
Mm.
I can share my screen if you want to see how to edit those, because as a team member co-host, you can't add them. So let me do that just for a second here.
Hands off.
Hands off the wheel.
Okay, so that one says ticker, so that's why it's scrolling.
Yes, stock ticker. Okay, so apologize for like the Zoom mirror effect for a second here. Don't worry about it.
Inception.
So here we go. So when you're in your own account and you're the admin, you can create a banner.
Mm-hmm.
Say whatever you want, and then add banner. And then when you pop that up, that's the classic.
Okay.
And then when you edit over here and check that box, scroll across bottom, save.
Oh, okay.
That makes it a ticker. And that, of course, means that you can only have one ticker at a time. So it swapped it out.
Perfect. Okay, that's easy enough.
Yeah. All right. Comments, banners. Oh, it's time for the pause. If you're in the stream, please like the stream. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. This is my awkward attempt at self-promotion. But I'm also going to drop in some upcoming event information. So we heard about Desiree. We heard about Desiree's upcoming stream on Monday the 18th. The event will be popping up soon to her channel near you. But what is happening tomorrow, good people of the Author Tubes? We have Author Tubers host karaoke, and Barrett is hosting it on his channel tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, and we'll probably go for like an hour, hour and a half because of his neighbor is out of town, so it's okay.
Yes! Freedom!
Yes, I remember we had the Bangles as a request, and possibly Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. So bring your background music, have it ready in a karaoke version on your computer, and we would love to have you pop up on stage and sing a song with us, because with Camp Nano, everyone needs a stress reliever. Am I right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that'll be happening Saturday night. We've got another edition of Sundays on StreamYard Sunday with Rachel of RK Stumbling Bear. And she does great videos that are book reviews, writing updates, and media updates. So she talked about movies that she's watching as well. And she wants to do some streaming for Camp Nano. So stay tuned for that. Then I've got Jane Austen July sprinting with Vixen of Fiction. We're doing Wednesday sprints. I did my first on Nia's channel, and she will be joining me on my channel Wednesday the 13th at 4 p.m. Eastern. So, like I said, I don't know when I'm going to break out the bonnets, but they will be broken out.
Oh my gosh, yes. Glorious. Love that.
Yes. So let me put those in the comments because I need to catch up now. Author Tubers host karaoke on Saturday. Pro tip also, I keep all these in a note that is on the side, and I just copy and paste.
Smart.
From my outline when I'm going through this. Otherwise, I'd go crazy because I'd have a bunch of tabs open and I'd be trying to find things or whatever. So that's my.
So you can add comments. You can comment on StreamYard?
Yeah. So the host is the one who can comment. The guests who can see the comments but can't do any have to have the other tab open.
Got you.
Like that's the whole like mute your other tab nonsense.
Yes,
that happens because
I have YouTube up. Okay,
right.
Okay,
So
but as a host, you can.
Yes. Yes. Let me catch up here for a second. I'm making that joke for weeks. We're talking about codes. I think I should probably skip a bunch of this. Yes. Okay. So we're talking about entrances. Lovely, funny people in the comments. I do appreciate it.
I'm so sorry.
We've got a mirror dimension. Yes, that was trippy. JC is tapping the 30-hour write-a-thon, I think, as a upcoming event that Shannon is involved in. I know. Are you in that as well?
No, I'm not. Not this time.
Savion says pineapple people. Oh, running to write. Hey, Ben. Thanks for stopping by. And he said, don't forget to hit those like buttons. Thank you.
Yes.
I've got my links in here. Holly characters lurking to write. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, Richard. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, JCs were getting bonnets. And in case anyone is a fan of Amber Ruffin, whenever I hear the word bonnet now, I hear me and my bonnet. Because she has this, do you know Amber Ruffin on Seth Meyers? So she's one of the comedians on his Late Show, and she had this funny song she made up about wearing a bonnet to like normalize hair care for Black women. And I was like, I didn't know about this. This is fabulous. And it's like a little like me and my
little jingle,
my Little Pony almost, but it was really cute. So it's
no, that's every time you think of it.
Yeah. Richard says it's a shame guests can't comment in the actual StreamYard interface. And I'm thinking it's a godsend for guests like you.
It was like, I know exactly why Yeah.
Everything that goes out from the host's account comes out as that host's name. So that's why, like, when I have a team member, when Barrett and I are on a stream doing the karaoke, and he's admin or even co-host, because I think you can write in comments now, but it'll come through as me. You want to give that a try?
Where?
So if you're on the comments tab again, and you try to write in the field below, I think when you send it through, we'll see it shows Margaret instead of.
There is no field below for me to write anything, though.
Oh, okay. So even as a co-host, there's no comments.
Probably needs to be an admin.
Yeah. Good point. Okay, so another clarification. And Lauren has a very good point. Does she know about starring comments, pinning them, and making peeps a mod? Okay, that'll come later. The mod thing is a YouTube thing.
Oh, okay.
Starring comments. So often when you have an interview or something that you want to, I'm going to use the terrible corporate lingo, put in the parking lot for later, like for a question and answer period.
Yeah.
What you want to do so you don't lose it in the comments in the chat is star it. So if you hover over a comment and you can star it, that puts it in another little tab up above, and now you have two columns. You have live, which is all the chat, and starred, which makes it much easier to find later.
I see. Okay.
That's a great tip. Thank you, Lauren.
Oh, okay. Perfect. And then you can just click it to unstar it.
Yep. Shannon's mentioning the 30-hour write-a-thon playlist with everyone participating. She's the second stream. Very cool.
Nice.
Bonnets. Oh, Richard, bonnets makes him think of cars. That's right. The Britishisms.
Oh.
Bonnet and trunk. Oh, okay. JC is going to be on Savion stream for the 30-hour write-a-thon. Nice. Oh, during Author Tube karaoke. No! Oh, bummer. Oh, Nia is here. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, have to be admin, not a co-host. Thank you. Yep, I got it. And you can't pin comments from StreamYard, can you? I've never been able to. I always have to go to my phone to pin a comment. No, we're on the computer right now, so we can. Oh, you're talking about comments on YouTube, I think. So again, we're doing all of these features from the StreamYard dashboard, not YouTube. We're going to get to that a bit later. Yes, we're only halfway through. I was like, wait, is there already 10? Okay, we didn't start on the hour. I was like freaking out for a second there.
We're good.
Okay. So, oh, and I forgot to mention the last upcoming event. So I'm just going to tack this in here.
Throw it in.
Dun, dun, dun. AuthorTube Writing Conference. I'm giving a talk on Sunday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And it's going to be about organizing successful virtual community events, because I've done lots of versions of this, sort of online, offline, BookTube, AuthorTube. And so I've got some insights to share with everyone, especially about checklists, about how to make that work for you and not go crazy.
That is good.
Yeah.
That's going to be good.
Adrian says he's creating animations for my return to streaming in August while I watch this. Ooh, animations. Very cool. Yeah, Lauren said pinning comments from StreamYard, and I was asking. We are starring comments, which is not the same as pinning comments. So yeah, that's a good clarification. I haven't seen a function like that from the StreamYard platform. Wish they could do something like that. When I've been in a stream, I've never been able to pin the comment from StreamYard. I had to get my phone to pin it. Interesting. Again, pinning on YouTube, different from starring on StreamYard. I think that's the confusion. Yeah. Lauren says, lots of great panels for AWC. Oh, do I have the schedule tab open? I do not. Sorry, guys. If anyone has the link to the schedule for AuthorTube Writing Conference, feel free to drop it in. Okay, so let's see. Second half of the show. We've done banners and how to make them. Oh, and you saw how they're stored in folders because I do a bunch of different types. And so I just keep them like, these are my TBRs, these are my wrap-ups, these are my StreamYard, so that I don't have to remake them and whatnot.
Nice. Okay. So you can organize all that.
Yes. Backgrounds. Okay, so here's when we start to get into the difference between free version and paid version. So unfortunately, backgrounds like this are for the paid version, and the one that you have for free is just like black with some sort of vague outlines of leaves.
Yeah.
Which is fine. You also have, I can't point to it. Let me see. I can move myself over there. There we go. We also have the StreamYard logo. What I have is actually hybrid. So I have my logo, which is the TLT book with the bite taken out for Taste Life Twice.
Nice.
And that is when you pay something. But I have like a deal that's $10 a month instead of $20, which means that I have StreamYard as well as my logo.
Oh, okay.
And that comes up like once a year, I think, because they're sign up with a deal kind of thing. And I keep watching to be able to tell people what it is. I haven't seen it yet. I think it's in the fall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We haven't gotten to the bottom of what JC is saying, but I do not use StreamYard on my phone. So maybe that's why it's, there we go.
I'm trying to think pinning. What do you mean by pinning?
We'll get to that in the YouTube bonus section at the end. Yeah. Let me put it on the list so I don't forget. Pinning. And trolls, because that's probably going to be a bit more chat to get through. Richard had the schedule. Thank you, Richard. Shannon has the schedule as well. What else? Lauren was telling you not to forget to show her how to start and pin comments from StreamYard, and that was where my question came in. Oh, got it. Okay, we got it. Shannon has the same deal. They only offer it occasionally. Yeah, December or January. Okay. So yeah, we'll keep an eye out and we'll let everyone know so that we can all get it together. Wait, we're missing AuthorTube karaoke. We may have to sneak over to hang in the chat.
Do it.
Okay, yes, they've changed places. Let's see if you can do that as a co-host. So basically, instead of the shadow us below the viewing window, it's the actual us near the camera. So you hover over that and drag. See if you can drag us, drag me over to the left. I don't know. You did it. So co-host.
Oh, I did. That. Okay.
Yeah. So in case, like, I don't know, someone's in the wrong place and they're getting covered or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, you can move them around. Okay. Yeah. Easy enough.
So backgrounds, paid version. I also checked whether you could do virtual backgrounds, and that's also a paid thing. So we're not going to go into that.
No.
Overlays, in case anyone wants to know what an overlay is, it's how I do the cool, funky news anchor type stuff where I'm like, here's what I'm talking about now, you know, and I have it on the side. But that is also a paid component. And the way I make it is in Canva, which is also paid. So just to let anyone know. Overlays, layout. Okay, let's try layout because that's got some interesting stuff. Get back to comments. Oh. I'm catching up here. I saw John come in and now I can't find it. There we go. Hello, John. Welcome. Shannon says, I want to know how to do an overlay where you can choose where it appears. My overlays are always in the center. Okay. So I do that in Canva. So basically when I make it in Canva, I push the book title over to the left or whatever it is. And then when I download it as a transparent picture, it shows up on that side and I just accommodate it by scooting over this way. If that demystifies the process. It doesn't, you can't change it from StreamYard. You have to fiddle with it on Canva until it's exactly where you want it. Just like the backgrounds, like you have to fit the title or the thing below however you want to. It's the same with the overlays. Adrian also making a good point about virtual backgrounds. They use a lot of processing power and can affect the smoothness of the stream. Not to mention 9 out of 10 of the time it looks like caca. Yeah.
Good to know.
Yep. Adrian pointed this out earlier on Shannon's stream, and he was super excited and used all caps. We can now add our own background music.
Oh.
Yes. And I'm not going to do that because I don't have any copyright-free background music. But yeah, that's sort of advanced level. Layout. Let me get back to layout. Sorry. Layout. Ta-da. There's a few different places for this, which is why it can be tricky to figure out how to get your settings the way you want them. Okay. So there's the settings tab below near where the share screen is. And what you can see on that is, let's see, general. I don't know if you can change these. Are you in general settings?
Yes.
Okay, so do you see shift videos up for comments and banners?
No.
Okay, so that's what I have been doing, and let me take it off so that you can see what it looks like otherwise. This is also where it says automatically add shared screens and videos to stream. So Shannon, it's settings general to change that. But I have automatically shift banners up, which means that when I have a banner up and I want to pop up a comment, the comment replaces the banner instead of popping it up. So let me go back and change the setting here just to illustrate what that looks like. Nope. Okay, never mind. It also kicks out our names. So when we have the banner up, it kicks out the username. So that's another thing. These are all sort of like dinky things that, I mean, you probably don't care about. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make that much of a difference. It's just one of those like overwhelming, where is all this stuff? It's and
it's good to know though. Yeah, instead of panicking about where things went.
Yeah. I won't go into the mirror of my camera because you didn't want to do that. We tried it out beforehand and it just confuses most people. So
completely disoriented me.
So if you go into settings below, there's one called layout and crop solo layout to show background image. So I'm going to check this one, even though I don't use it. And I'm going to demo it here with just, so I can keep talking. I'm going to demo it just with me. So hold on, Desiree, for a second. There we go. So this is all it is. You crop the layout so that your background shows. If you're on the free account, it's just going to be black. Some people would like something in the background that's different, but I would rather just have me take up the whole screen, and because it's hard to get something that's just a border that's interesting. So but that's what that is, if anyone's curious. And if anyone wants an example, AF Stewart uses this with her live streams with just her, and she uses it effectively. I think she has a background that has like information on it or thematic stuff. So that's a good example, but just not what I do. Okay, any other layout things? If you look between our shadow images and our camera images, you'll see a few different sort of gray things. Those are all different layouts. So go ahead and fiddle with that and see if any of those change it in a way that you like.
Okay.
It's also known as layout. It's another sort of like layout option thing.
This is where we're at. So then what's this? Screen layout, press Shift 6.
Don't worry about like the hotkeys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I was just going to put this up so you could see one of the other layouts. So there's us on the side when we're on the side, and then there's also us like picture in picture.
Oh. So
those are the two, but you have to have a share screen up to see the difference. So that's why I pop that up. There's this big face. I don't like this one because I like the wide angle. Yeah, so that's just like the other layout stuff to play around with.
Okay.
Yeah, and then brand stuff. Are you interested? We have about 15 minutes left. Are you interested in changing brand like color and like what your little names like, or do you want to go to the YouTube stuff that we can?
Oh, is it too complicated just to change those colors?
The brand is pretty simple. Do you see brand over on the right as a tab?
Yes.
Okay, so we went over overlays, logo, backgrounds, but brand color is where you find that, and you can change it. Don't change this one though, because this is like my lavender for Jane Austen July. But you can choose there with the color wheel.
That. Okay.
And then theme is like what, like mine are just little square things in the corner, but the theme changes it to, I don't know, different
oh, okay. I see. Like okay.
And you can uncheck show display name so that you're just mystery guests. Yeah.
Perfect.
So that's pretty simple. But then the last part is giveaway thing and then the YouTube things. So let me stop sharing this and show how this is done. In case anyone, are you curious about the giveaway thing, or do you not need to know this right now?
Well, no, I am curious.
Okay. I'll do this pretty quick. So I'm going to share my screen and show everyone what the giveaway tool looks like. So I opened up a tab that is just streamyard.com/giveaway. And it gives me these options to choose. So which team? Right now I've got a few teams that I'm playing on. No jokes, Richard. So I'm going to go with mine. Choose the broadcast, which is Desiree's, right? And then match text is if you want to make people type in something specific, like an emoji or whatever. I never do this, but start collecting comments.
Oh, okay. I've seen this.
So now we've got 12 different people who have commented, and I can just like wait till it goes up, or I don't know, just draw up. What do we have? Oh, in the comments. Sorry. It's hard to keep up. Oh my goodness. Savion, that is a fantastic idea.
Okay.
I think this is coming from his oops that got turned into a bingo, right? Like,
oh, yes.
One thing, and then you're known for it for the rest of your life.
Oh, it stays with you.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Okay. We got a question. Shoot, how far do I have to go back? Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Richard's asking, when is AuthorTube karaoke? It is 4 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, and therefore midnight British summertime, I believe. But check me on that on the world clock.
And that's tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Saturday, yes. Adrian saying, we all have copyright-free background music. YouTube Studio has an audio database with a huge collection of free-use copyright-free music and sound effects. Yes. You can download it from YouTube and then put it in your videos if you're doing recorded videos. Or you can download it and play it during a live if you wanted. Upload that as background music. That's a good point, Adrian. Thank you. And Nia says, if you're only streaming to YouTube, I believe you can use their copyright-free music. That would be if you're not using StreamYard and you're just using the YouTube Live Studio, I think. That's another.
Oh, okay.
Favorites tag is going to take forever. I'm just trying to like pick up any questions here. Richard says, on free accounts, you get one default background. Can you delete that one default background and add your own? No, it won't let you add additional ones on free accounts. No, because StreamYard is always going to be the default option, I think. You can't delete StreamYard's defaults, so you never get a free space in that case. If you have a theme. Yeah, Nia's another great example because hers are very simple and clean, and they're like a color with a few text things. So that's another good example for the cropped solo background. Adrian, Savion has a fun idea. I think that's the one we already highlighted here. Love Anita's channel. She really should have more subs. Check her out if you haven't. Yes, fellow author tuber AF Stewart, who writes fantasy, poetry, literary, horror, all the things, lots of stuff, and does like business and indie author tips as well. She's got great content. It says I don't like the big face. I know. It doesn't give a context for the head, so I don't like it. All right. Yes, big face viewers only for beautiful photogenic streamers, i.e. not me. I like how everyone has adopted my big face terminology.
That's the name of it now.
Yes. This is a great idea. Yeah, I love it too. Sounds like a lot of work. Yeah.
All the special things we've all said.
Yeah. It skipped again. Yes, giveaway tool. Yes. Okay, did I catch up? There we go.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Savion says you can delete some defaults, but not all of them. Okay, interesting. Thank you. All right. Let's draw. So basically, the giveaway tool involves a little dance between the tabs. I have to go back over to my giveaway tool tab and draw. And drum roll, suspense, there's no prize today, but who is my favorite person today? Shannon! Awesome.
It's so festive too.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Awesome. Okay, so that's the giveaway tool. And now on to the questions about YouTube. So polls. You guys have seen how people do polls on YouTube. That involves going onto the YouTube tab and entering that information in the moment. I don't believe you can do it in advance. So that is a bit tricky to do in the moment. Nia was doing that on hers on Wednesday, and it was like taking forever because of the bandwidth. So buyer beware, or I guess prepare everything in advance that you can. That's a hard one.
Gotcha.
Pinning, also a YouTube thing. So regarding JC's comment earlier, when you come into a stream, sometimes you have a comment that is pinned. Usually it's the host's own comment saying, we're working on this, da-da-da-da-da. That's right. Also something you do from YouTube tab.
Okay.
And trolls or mods. That was another one of Lauren's points. If you have someone who is spamming your comments and you can see them, you have to go to, let's see, well, on StreamYard, you can put user in timeout and block user. I don't think this is very effective. I think it's more effective to go to YouTube
and directly
report. And then there's like 3 screens you need to go to of like report for the reason, okay, thank you, whatever. But I think that will actually stop them from getting stuff through. And then if you end up having a repeat problem with this, there are settings that you can go into on YouTube that are like slow. So it only allows people to post every 3 seconds or something like that. So that they can just like keep spamming. Or only allow subscribers to post. So in case anyone has a problem with this, there are issues. I mean, there are options, but they're on YouTube rather than StreamYard. The
So
StreamYard
you would have to open YouTube on the side to also be able to go back and forth and do that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And for example, I have my YouTube tab open and I am going to go over and say, hey, people who are not moderators yet, you have been wrenched. So, you know, just like that's also something you need to do in YouTube, not
through StreamYard.
StreamYard, yeah. So that helps because then they can report people and do a couple other things.
Yeah, they can delete the comments, ban them, time them out, do all that stuff.
Right. So that helps with monitoring.
Okay.
Timers. Okay. The last thing we have is timers on the agenda. Do you have a timer that you like that you want to bring up in a new tab and share it and see how that works?
Okay, I can do that. Wasn't prepared, my bad.
That's okay. That was one of the things I forgot to prepare you for.
I will bring one up as soon as YouTube. Come on, internet. There we go.
Favorite award. Favorite person for the day. Yeah, Shannon won. A lot of multitasking and toggling, says Esther. Yes. Richard says, always happy to squash bots. Always full of good tips. Can't get to them all in one stream. Which is why there's a playlist. Yeah. What else? While you're bringing up the timer, let me know when you have it. Yes. Random troubleshooting tips. What I usually tell my guests is that if they have internet problems or sound problems, the easiest thing to do is to leave the studio and come back with the same link. Usually that fixes it because it's just magic whatever in the background. So that works the same.
Okay, I got it.
All right. So come back to this tab and go ahead and share that screen, Chrome tab, etc. And then add to stream.
Okay.
Unlike Zoom, where you have different responsibilities, the link for anyone to come into the backstage of StreamYard is the same for everybody. So it works for any guests anytime before you go live, obviously. And then once you go live, you hit that go live button, the event is like done, right? So there's only one, you can't redo. So once you hit go live and do your thing and then hit end broadcast, it's like in the can. You can't go back and like have that same link work or anything like that. So
gotcha. So I can make this bigger on the screen?
I think you're in theater mode already, right? So it's as wide as it's gonna get.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I've seen it look like the full screen.
Yeah.
Without any.
Think why that would be different. That's a little bit bigger, and we're below. I'm not sure. Maybe we can take comments from the peanut gallery on that because I'm not sure how it would be bigger.
Okay, Shannon, you know how? I'm curious.
No jokes, please. This is it.
Well, now you put it in people's head.
I know. Yeah, so many people just use YouTube timers. This has been a hoot and a half. Out here, keep learning, make your streams better and better. Remember, Richard is a swinger. Bye!
Love it.
Nia saying, if you have a timer on your PC, StreamYard will sometimes flake and the timer won't work properly. Oof. Okay. Going to bed. Thanks for stopping in, John. Have a good rest.
Thank you.
Dual monitors really helps. Interesting. I do not have dual monitors, so yeah. How rude.
Oh, so maybe that's why if I had a dual monitor, I could put full screen?
Maybe.
Because if I put full screen, I can't come back.
So Shannon's suggesting hit the far right one on the YouTube video. So if you go back to the YouTube tab, instead of theater mode, there might be a full screen mode.
There is.
Then you won't be
But
able to
then
come back to the StreamYard.
exactly. That's what
Yeah.
I'm. Oh wait. Oh
Ooh.
no.
Oh, it's in the look at the
Oh.
tab. Excellent. Yay. See, this is why Shannon's our
Oh.
favorite person today.
Thank you, Shan. Oh, that's better. Perfect. Okay. I
Yeah.
thought that I was going to lose complete control of the screen. Oh, okay.
Right. Which happens in some other applications. So yeah, you never know. This was a good lesson. Thank you,
Yes.
Shannon and
Now we know.
Savion.
Yay.
Monitors are a lifesaver. Yeah. You can kind
Okay,
of
so that's good
if
to
you
know.
have a laptop and a monitor. I don't have a monitor, so yeah, good suggestion though. So yeah. So then this is just the same thing Esther was talking about. It's a little bit of toggling and multitasking because you'll go to that screen to start it and come back, and you have to kind of figure out, check the first couple times whether the sound is on and going through for the timer, but not yours during the sprint. So what works for me is that I don't mute the timer tab, but I mute myself in StreamYard down below on the left. And that's so that they hear there's any like background ambiance or whatever.
Yes.
But not me if I'm like clearing my throat or harumphing about a plot point.
Yeah, because I think this has like typewriter sounds.
Yeah.
So then okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I would just mute myself and keep that on. Okay.
Right. And that would work out. So yeah, so I think we covered everything on there. Lauren's question was putting them, making people a mod. Yep. And default background. So yeah, I think we covered the questions that people had, which were great. And the recordings, I don't think anyone is interested in. Any final questions? Are you feeling prepared and like ready to launch?
Yes and no. But this was good. At least there was so much that I was completely mysterious to the whole process before. So now I feel at least it might take a little touch and go just to get used to how things work, but at least I have now guidance and I know more or less what to play with.
It's always helpful to like say, hey, do you guys see this? Do you guys hear this? And just like get your feedback from people in the chat because everyone's so friendly here. So everyone's helping you learn.
I'm excited though. This was good. Thank you so much, Margaret.
Excellent. Yeah.
This was so good.
Whew. So a little over an hour. Thank you for staying with us, everybody. This is super fun. Thank you, Desiree, for coming on the channel and being the guinea pig and like showing all the things on your screen. I know it takes a bit of courage and nerves sometimes come up, but do appreciate it. I've got links for Desiree, if anyone does not know about her channel, in the description. So definitely go follow her channel and stay tuned for
Right by the Moon.
Writing by the Moon. Thank you. Starting on July 18th. On this channel, what we have coming up is the karaoke tomorrow. Nope, that's Barrett's channel. Barrett will be hosting everybody, and I will be helping. And then another Sunday StreamYard, and then Jane Austen July on Wednesday. So hopefully that is enough to keep y'all busy. And with that, we're going to end our broadcast. Until next time. Thanks, everyone.